I can't stream because my connection is really bad.
I can tell.
How can you tell?
Your voice glitched up for half a second there.
Oh god. Hold on. I need to put my phone somewhere. It's not my fault.
I'm watching Sora AI videos of a cat working at Subway.
Man, imagine being in Sword Art Online and then, like, your internet buffers.
Actually,
Oh god. I have no remorse for your character now. Oh, he deserves whatever comes to him. Fuck. Not spooky enough. Let me just. There we go.
yeah.
mm, it's not a lot of lighting on this side.
Actually, AI stands for artificial intelligence.
Oh my god.
You unconscious heathen. Someone of your intelligence clearly wouldn't know. There we go.
I sure hope you know what the face I'm making is utter cringe.
That was my goal with this voice.
Is it really? Because you're succeeding. Oh no. I I only hope the worst for your character now. I hope he stubs his toe before he dies.
Actually, this is an oak wood, not a redwood.
Oh.
I don't care what your book says. It is incorrect.
Actually, this sounds like a Karen. The actually is just the male Karen. You cannot prove me wrong at this point.
Huh?
The actually is just the male Karen.
Actually,
Okay.
actually, this is not a cookie. It's a baked good.
I will fucking end you.
I love this.
I'm so glad you like him. I hope you're ready for him to die. Alright. So, we're gonna start it off with a bit of background. Um, so, what was it? It's been about 100 years since what you've come to know is the Great Plague has taken root in Gallard. Gallard has seen ups and downs. With it, with the birth of new heroes, the the winged circle is what they call themselves, and the uprise of a demon lord called the Changeling King. Um, None of that really matters to you. You're just a park ranger who just escorts villagers and sometimes adventurers out to, through the very open fields and wandering woods of your area. You get paid pretty decently, but recently you've come down with a bit of illness. You're not sure what it is, and well, this is you just come back from the. It's about a week or so after your visit with a noble paladin. I think that's what you call them. You don't know what the paladins are, but he, from what you can tell, paladins are well respected. They are automatically immune to the infection, and you've heard rumors of the leader of the winged companions, or whatever they're called, being a paladin, and through that, she has been able to bless her allies with it, with the immunity of the infection. Now, what do you think Gerald is doing this fine morning when he wakes up?
He's he's gonna be rummaging through his fucking medicine cabinet, and he's gonna be like, "God damn it! I told them to get me the right medicine, and they got me this goddamn Pepto-Bismol. This is some bullshit."
So you hear your mom in the other room scream out. She's like, "They got you the right medicine, sweetie. It's in the bag. It's over here on the counter."
Wait, why is it in the medicine cabinet? It's called a medicine cabinet for a reason.
I haven't been able to put it up. It's too high up.
You fucking crazy fucking woman. I'll go down and get his medicine.
So you walk out of the bathroom, I presume, and your mother is just standing there with like a hand on her hip. And what would you say is Gerald's race exactly?
He's definitely human. He's like, there's no question that this guy is human.
So your stepmother is a hobgoblin, and she has one hand on on her hip, and she's looking at you. She's been your stepmother for quite some time. If you consider her your actual mother at this point, and she's just like has a hand on a bag's rims, and she's like. She looks over you, she haunches over, and she just hands you the bag, and she's like, "Here you go, sweetie!"
Yeah, yeah, thank you. He fucking snatches it and walks away.
What the fuck? Oh, hold on, you come back here right now!
No, he's gonna continue walking. He's like, I'm sick of this shit.
You're 33. How old are you again?
Shit, what did it make it? Did I close the thing on
Oh
accident?
no!
Wait, Beta Gerald, where is he? There he is. Background. I made him 22.
Oh, this is great. You're 22. You should get out of the house if you're gonna continue acting like that.
You know what? I'll put your coffee up on the fucking shelves again.
I'm taller than you.
No, you're not.
You look back at the woman, and she is definitely taller than you.
Damn it.
She walks back over and just like pats you on the head. She's like, "Don't worry, you'll get there one day, sweetie." She
He's just gonna blink and turn around and walk away.
Wait, you forgot your uniform! Your uniform!
My fucking what?
You have a job, remember? And
Damn it.
at this point, you would remember that you're not exactly late, but you should be at your job right now, as a park ranger.
God damn it. Fucking stupid. What day is it again?
Tuesday!
Shit, I thought it was Sunday.
How did you get that? You know what? I got it over here. And she goes over, she saunters over, she swings her hips very wide for no absolute reason. It's just the way she saunters over to it. It's just very awkward, but you've gotten used to it. She saunters over and she's like, "Dit, dit, dit, dit," and she's like pulling things off of this giant, massive pile. She gets to your uniform and she just like pats it down like a police patting down somebody. She's like, "Ah, there you go!" And she turns around and just hands it over to you.
Yeah. He's gonna reluctantly take it and go to his room to change into it, and then like a few minutes later, because he's rushing at this point, he's gonna get in and start get in his fucking. I assume he has a fucking car that I'm gonna say he has like a fucking Jeep that is ran on hopes and dreams.
Close enough. It's actually ran on a substance that everybody just calls mucus. Uh,
Ugh.
you don't actually know what the substance is, but you known it as mucus, and so far it's doing pretty good for your locomotive. Uh, it is definitely something. Most of the vehicles here look like what was it? Um, like the park ranger esque vehicles where it's very open and wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, all most vehicles already look like that.
Uh,
So you start up your vehicle and it hums to life with a bit of a screech of unholiness, but you're used to that at that point. It means it's working. And you drive out in your suburban area and you head over down to your ranger outpost. On the way there, you see a couple of adventurers. They're going back and forth on some objects, some things, probably some loot that they gathered from their adventures fighting what you can only assume are mimics. You're not really sure what they called, but they're not big. They're not much of an issue anymore. Not as much as the monsters. um, you have in your passenger seat a bunch of mail that you have gotten from carrier pigeons, and you haven't really looked at it a whole lot in your rush to run out. You just haven't looked at it. Um, Above head are just a bunch of carrier messenger pigeons just carrying emails and all that. They're around their neck. They just have a little holographic "You got mail" and everything. Um,
fucking spray painted onto the pigeon.
this holograph, it has like a little keychain. It's just like "You got mail." It's just like hovering around its neck. You have
Mm,
one, and it is currently flying right next to you as you are driving.
fucking Christ.
It's a gray pigeon with a very oil slick lining around its neck and head, and it's just like as it's
Jesus
at
fucking Christ, is that thing fucking dying?
as it's uh as it's just following you to your work. Um, and as you finally reach your outpost and put your vehicle to a halt, your pigeon lands right in front of, like, right on top of your vehicle. It's just like,
Okay, I get it. Yeah, how's the fucking up? He fucking grabs whatever mail the fucking pigeon has. He's just fucking mumbling.
so you would know that messenger pigeons and all that, they usually have a bit of something called gem of holding or something of the matter, where the little necklace around their neck is a bag, basically a bag of holding where people throw stuff in. So you grab the necklace of the gem of holding, and out pops out like two little mails, two little pieces of mail, and like a voice recording from somebody. Your pigeon just stares at you. He's like, "Whoa!"
I don't speak fucking pigeon. You could fucking stop that.
Pigeon bows his
Break
head.
out. Turn. What the fucking. Get off my car. Go away. Shoot. Get
just
out of here.
just turns his head and just like hops in your vehicle.
Time to deal with this today. But later, I'm killing you. He fucking goes inside.
Yeah, so you go inside and you see your coworker who is just like sipping her third cup of coffee. You know it's her third because she has an addiction. She's
She's shaking like a motherfucker.
she's involuntarily shaking tremendously, and you see that she's pouring another cup while having like a halfway filled one in her hands, and she's like, "Oh, oh, hey there."
You do know you can only have so much caffeine in a day
That's what the most
before you know it kills you.
you know. People tell me that all the time, but I honestly, I think it's almost just a
You
scam at
know,
this point.
we're just gonna he's gonna slowly take the new cup of coffee away.
Roll me
We're just
strength.
gonna
Roll me
Oh
strength.
God, what is strength?
uh,
No, it's Geo Prime. Where's Hey, I actually have a good strength. Where's the rolls?
I'll roll that too, just for fun.
Yes. Ugh. What's the roll command?
I don't got one in here. But you can use real
Alright. It
dice.
should just show it should just I don't have real dice.
Poor.
That's my luck. The
You can also just use
Let me
D&D
just
Beyond.
You're so right. Beta Gerald, where is he? There he is. 14.
14. Well, I was gonna tell you you would have won either way because I got a nat one. so
That's enough of that.
So she's shaking so violently that she doesn't even realize that you're trying to shake her hand away from the cups. So she just like drops one immediately, and you get the other one. And she's like, I'm pretty sure the people at like that new place, blah 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 blah, and she's like rolling her hands, trying to remember what she's trying to say. She's like, she goes on and on. She's like, that new kingdom that Knight Serenity is trying to do. Like people that are gifted, and she's just waving her hands. At this point, you just kind of
Slow, slow the fuck down. Jesus Christ.
That's what they try to tell me. And honestly, I don't see the point. Look, when I'm super busy all the time looking after these adventures, making sure the monsters don't get them. It just, if I slow down and think, I start to feel and see things that aren't real. And I honestly, it creeps me out. So the coffee helps.
Yeah. He's gonna slowly try and take away the other cup.
The other cup is on the ground.
He's gonna kick it over.
So you kick it over, and she just like doesn't even process the sound of the ceramic skeetering across the floor, and she's like shaking. She's like, yeah, yeah, okay, I remember them now. The what's it called? The hospital. What the fuck is a hospital? I mean, come on. People die all the time. Why do they need a hospital?
So they don't die if they don't have to? Is this like a concept you don't understand?
I've never heard the word
Do
hospital
you
before.
did you go to like any sort of school?
I went to primary.
It shows.
Thank you. I tried my best.
It wasn't a compliment.
I'm too happy to realize that that was an insult. The coffee helped. Can I make you some coffee?
No. He's gonna dump out the rest of the fucking pot.
Can you roll me? What was it? Shoot. Oh, this would be. Can you roll me sleight of hand? Because she is paying. She's hyper aware of the coffee. I feel
That's a
like at this
10.
point. That's a 10. Oh no. So you grow and go to reach for the jar of coffee, and she's like, she death grips your hand. She's like, "What are you doing? I mean, you just said you didn't want
You don't
coffee."
you don't need this anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but
No, no. So we're just gonna dump it out, and
why
you're
would
gonna
that's
go.
a waste?
You're gonna go run this off and find some fucking mimics to throw back into the forest.
The knights, the adventurers get the knights. You know, me and you, we don't, we just travel with them to make sure they're okay. We don't actually fight, you know. And then like, she yawns real big, and she's like, "Can I have a little bit more coffee?"
No.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm clocking out then.
All right, I'm calling the boss then.
I am the boss.
No, you're not.
You
The
look,
second boss.
you look on her badge, and it just like in crude marker has promoted on like a little sticky note on her badge.
Actually, you're employed by the government, so therefore I can just call the. Oh fuck, what is he? Oh shit.
So you would know that there is no government around here. That the you basically were ran on a kingdom as sort of bases, and that once the Changeling King came around, he basically took out your kingdom's head honchos almost immediately. However, the Changeling King has been defeated for less than 5 years now, and it seems like in the area where you are at, Night Serenity has been apparently taking over and has been promoting the area to be a place to practice a freedom of uh, taking care of oneself with free healthcare and everything like that. Anything that you would have to pay for via due to like health reasons, it's pretty much free at this point. And you wouldn't realize that the other knights of her allies basically they have divided Gallard up in several different factions or sectors, all of them having their own sets of rules. Technically speaking, overall, your government is Knight Serenity and whoever she decides to help her govern the her section.
I swear to God, goddamn, fucking hate this goddamn job. Fuck you, fuck you.
uh, your coworker does this frog blink, and she's just like, "Nice," and she takes the cup of coffee without you realizing it, and she chugs it down, wipes her mouth, and goes, "Okay, I'm clocking out," and turns on her heels and walks out.
Wasn't even fucking here for all of 5 fucking minutes. God damn it. I fucking hope that pigeon attacked you out there.
So you see as she opens the door and closes it behind her that her own pigeon is coming up to her, and her pigeon is also carrying a cup of coffee, and it's
Jesus fucking Christ.
it also looks really tweaked out and hasn't looked like it's slept in a good while, with a large, unusual baggage under its eyes.
Jesus fucking Christ. I think there's something wrong with the goddamn birth. He's giving it caffeine.
So, yeah, you clock in and everything like that, and you're just chilling around in your area. What does Gerald do while he's at work and he's not busy helping adventurers cross from one section to the other?
He's gonna be like researching bullshit topics that will most likely never come up in an argument, but like if it ever does, he'll be ready.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Hold on, I gotta pull. There's he is.
I'm gonna use the
Where's my
same.
D100?
I'm gonna use the same thing that I used for Dub when I told him to roll.
69. Nice.
That is a really nice number. Let me look at this real quick. Shit. Yeah, that is a good number. Damn. So you randomly pick up a book about gods and everything, the history of gods in Gallard. Uh, it has a layer of dust because you know for a fact that there's so many different religions in Galar that doesn't really care much to you. You pick it up And inside the book falls another book titled The White, the Black, the Gray. Would
Ooh, another book. What's this one? He fucking instantly picks it up and opens it without hesitation.
So you pick up the book and you start reading through it. And when you start going through it, you realize that this book is something that you're not actually accustomed to. The book talks about
Impossible.
it is almost like it was forbidden knowledge or forgotten knowledge at the very best. It is about three sets of gods or multiple sets of gods from the sounds of it. The white god, uh, that is in charge of recreating rebirth, uh, inspiration, and creativity. The black god, and who is in charge of the afterlife, souls, separation, severance, and death. Then it talks about a group of gods who all have a hive mind that go under the name of the Gray God, who is who is growth and decay, and is you're not sure what the word is in the middle, but you get a feeling that it is something important, but you cannot read it. Almost as if the words are smudged out. But
Well, that's not good.
you get the feeling that a bit of coffee kind of just like smeared the pages words a bit.
Fucking damn coffee. Get fucking coffee on the goddamn book. Trying. He's gonna continue to read it and just like note down certain things, just like random bullshit facts that will never come up ever. But it'll be like, actually, there's actually more than one god. They're all in a hive mind.
Okay, let me just roll real quick. Actually, let me get my D100 out. I'll just roll one D100 and then one D20 to see what you get. Okay, yeah, so you figure out that there's actually 50 known gods of gray.
Jesus. It's
But
gonna be very hard remembering these goddamn names.
they don't have names, not anymore. But
Oh, I
other
think
than
I can name the gods.
they only go by the god of gray. Um, but anything other than that about the god of gray is just completely drenched in stained old coffee stains, almost as if somebody
I'm a
accidentally.
killer.
Almost as if your coworker accidentally spilt her entire cup of Joe on the pages of what's left of the
The
book.
day murder happened. And no one would ever know if afford it. Who knows? The Mimimite got her. I can turn a mimic into her car. And then when she leaves, he's gonna be like fucking mumbling to himself about getting revenge for this book.
So you continuously mumble, and right behind you you hear the door open, and you hear somebody call out. They're like, "Hello, hello, uh,
No,
hello."
he fucking whips around, throws the book for no reason other than just to throw that shit. It's like, hey, what's up?
So you throw it across the entire room. It accidentally hits that one window with the large crack in it, and it shatters the window. Um, and
That's fine.
the guy, the guy's just standing there looking at the window, who with his mouth dropped, and he's like, uh, I'm gonna pretend that never happened.
Who are you?
Uh, a, an adventurer. He kind of just,
Well, that kind of seems fucking obvious. I meant your name.
my name? Which one do you want?
Jesus fucking Christ, they're more confusing than this goddamn book. Just give me one.
So you would know from dealing with adventurers so much that the Adventurer Guild, pretty much everybody who is an adventurer goes by two different names. Their birth name, that they use outside of adventuring, and then their adventure name. It's only because they use these names, it's for safety reasons, in case there are more changelings around, like the Changeling King, or even monsters. It's only for their privacy that they have two different names. So he looks at you, he blinks, and he's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. You can call me pretty fucking princess.
He's gonna fucking. He's in the middle taking a sip of like fucking water or something. He does a fucking spit take. Sorry, the hold on. He collects himself for a second. All right, I think I got it out of my system. Try again.
Are you pretty fucking sure about that? Because this is the second thing that you threw. And I'm not just talking about your damn back.
That's a lot for a guy that looks like he's about to like fucking show up to a goddamn emo band concert.
Um, yeah, I am actually.
Fucking the fucking I don't even know what fucking year we're in. What was what you want?
um, and you look at the guy, and he actually is dressed up like he is going to a grunge, like theater kind of as like Battle of the Bands fucking plays. He is wearing leather padded hole induced black pants, and who have too many pockets for anybody to really understand why he has so many pockets. His water flowing from his head is swished to the side, where it's making a mini waterfall, with clouds to stop the water from getting on the ground. You can tell because of this that he's a water genasi. Um, he has pierced ears that he has decided to tie around, or rather taped close to his head. You're not sure what a substance, but you're going to assume it's just clear tape that he's using.
I'm gonna hope.
He has, well, that's the only part of his face that you can really tell is water genasi. Everything else is covered with a knight's helmet, or rather half a knight's helmet, if not just a very bulky mask. Other than that, he is padded down with leather armor and everything like that. Uh, Leather armored shoulder straps of uh, spiky leather that you can tell is really cheap. That if you press down on it, it's definitely going to go fold inwards and then puff out again. Kind of like styrofoam or any
Yeah.
foam. Yep. He has glasses taped over his helmet, his partial knight's helmet, as if to make him look cool. Uh, and he's just he kind of almost looks like a doofus trying to pretend to be a knight. And he has this large strap that goes behind his waterfall of a hair that just connects everything together with his knight's mask helmet sort of thing. And he goes, "Listen, I don't need to get my name out because am super important.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sure, you can
Just
call me
give me
that.
something.
There.
Anything. I don't care.
There, call me Jesus fucking
Damn, all you
Christ."
fucking nights are the goddamn same. What the fuck do you want? This is like a conversation that could have been solved with giving me one name and then telling me what you need, but now you've stressed it out like an extra bit.
He just kind of sits there for a moment. He's like, "You done?"
No! Fuck you! Now I'm done.
Okay, cool. You just call me. You just call me whatever the fuck you want. I mean, I'm just Lone Star.
Okay, emo band lover 96.
That's fucking lame.
Have you seen yourself in the mirror recently?
I don't know. Have you? You kind of look like you just, look really fucking anxious. Like you just saw porn of a woman for the first time after, just the water and the book. I mean, look over there, and he points to the window. I'm pretty sure no normal person does that, especially for your human ass.
Nah, you got literally anything else, or did you just come in here to make fun of me?
Yeah. So once you got that bee up your ass out, I do need help.
And that is, come on, we're nearly there.
Oh no! I'll circle around this whenever I fucking want. Now see here, he had just
I'll
fake.
fucking clock it out.
He adjusts like the glasses around his helmet, and you don't understand why. And he's just like, now see here. I need escortation, which you guys are known to do because it's your whole entire job. You
You call me
understand?
a slut?
I would call you a slut if I knew you better, but honestly, it's your job to just transport people like me.
That sounds a little bit racist.
No, it's in your occupation. Excuse me. I'm not racist. I'm
But you
just,
said people like you.
yeah, park ranger.
Okay, Mr. Racist, what do you need?
Oh,
Where are we going?
we're going, and he just pauses for a second. He proceeds to like pat his one of his many pants pockets, and he's looking for his map.
Oh my God.
he,
I'm going to quit at this rate.
you might as well if you're that depressed, man. He just continuously pats his
You're
back.
not, you're adding to the problem.
I'm pretty sure there was already a problem before me.
Yeah, and you're accelerating it.
Oh, here we go. And he pulls out a very faded, kind of beaten up map from his pocket. And he just like takes the time to unfold it and then proceeds to push everything off of the countertop that you and your coworker were like trying to fight over coffee about. Proceeds to push everything.
Gee, yeah, just don't ask me to move it, thanks.
Oh no.
I wasn't you I didn't need that anyway.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem, man. And he just plants it down and just like pats it right where in the section of where it was hold on. He pats the section right next to you, which you would know is the sector of Mihu.
Uh-huh. You keep throwing me stuff, or you're just gonna wait for me to like notice?
Uh,
Come on, we're doing so good. We can get out before it's dark.
my guy, do you not realize where this is?
I do.
Can
I'm
you
just more I'm more just fucking wanting to get you out of my fucking post.
can you roll me a history check just for fun?
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I made him good at history. Hold on.
Oh, this is so fun.
No, I lied. You also wait. I have advantage though. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got a 19, but I still wait. Yeah, I have advantage. Let's see if I get anything better than a 19. No, he got a 19.
Okay. So you would know that the area that he's pointing is the hub city of Mihu herself. And that there is a very large concert going on over there celebrating the second anniversary of the city itself. And Mihu herself will be performing live. And from what you know, it's a large deal because people have come far and wide to hear Mihu sing. Uh, and some have considered her the voice of freedom.
God, I did that. God, I made us name good things. I forgot about that part. I'm thinking, Miku, what the fuck is this? What is this city? And then it's slowly clicking in my brain.
Yep, I told you Miku was canon.
Wait, hold on. Then hold on. I'm a paladin. Hold on. Who's I was gonna make my god Hatsune Miku.
So, um, you definitely know that this guy is trying to go to the concert, given the area and all that. He says, pointing to the far western sector of the sector you guys are in. He pats it. He taps it twice, and he goes, "I've been traveling from here." And he draws his head to the
Uh-huh.
other side to where Mihu's sector is. He taps it again. He says, "This is where I want to go. Now, guess where we
Uh-huh.
are." And he draws his hand back to the right, and he points to where your ranger station is. He says, "I'm right here. I have 5 days to get here." And he draws it back to the left. To here. Do you understand, Park Ranger man?
I don't need you to fucking patronize me.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Jesus fucking Christ. Come on. We're going.
Alright.
I'll fucking leave your ass.
So he had a backpack. He dropped it off at the door, and he goes over, picks it up, slings it across his chest, and you hear something click, and if you look behind, you realize that it is a fanny pack that he has slung across his chest.
Holy shit.
It is.
You know that fucking meme of like someone looking at someone and it's a gold scar? That's all he's seeing right now.
But yeah, he has it slinged across his back, and he adjusts his shades again that are clearly taped over his mask. He's like, "All right, let's go."
Yep, let's go. He's gonna start walking before he can say something so they can actually start fucking moving.
So, you guys begin to go down the trail, the park trail, and then after a bit, uh, you stop for a second, and then you start to go off trail, which to you is just normal. It is the pathway quickest to your location, which I would only assume that Gerald wants to get the fuck away from this guy as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So he's taking detours that can get there faster than ever. Um, all the way, the guy is literally humming like just random bits of popular songs you've heard on the Crying Crow, which is the equivalent of a radio. It's just a crow that you can put in your car. You can feed him a treat, and he'll sing any tune that's popular. So he
Real.
so he is just singing these popular uh what we would assume is like popular 90s old dad rock songs, and he's just like all the
Will you
while.
shut the fuck up?
No, I'm not saying anything.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking. Oh, God, no one would know. It's the fucking fourth. No one would know. I could do it. Today could be the fucking day. Anyways, let's keep going.
As a DM, I'm gonna fucking lose it, I swear. So you continue on, and you begin to hear a low growl from the forest itself, and you are good enough to assume that there is a couple of monsters far ahead. Now, you know for a fact from dealing with this for over, well, your entire lifetime at this point, that monsters are made. They're not born. When the infection came around, and the elves spread it around, uh, or whoever did. You've heard rumors, but everybody says that the elves spread it around, so it's just became history at this point. You would assume that when an infectee hits about a 2 week period, that they are they begin to be broken down. That an infectee will start to become a monster, but they are not considered infectious until they've drew their first blood, whether that be humanoid or animal. Afterwards, after they consume their first blood, they are considered highly infectious for the next 2 weeks, after which they are just highly dangerous to be around. They are no longer infectious to spread the virus around. And
Oh boy.
you would know for a fact that paladins are immune to the infection, and that if you are a paladin, you are pretty much a okay. Now, from your knowledge, you are not a paladin, and from the looks of it, you don't think this guy is either.
Hey, fucking emo lover 64. Are you paladin?
No, but my pal
Shit.
is. My pal is. You know.
Well, we're a little bit we're well
Speak up!
there's will you shut the fuck up before we get jumped?
Sorry, well, and just you hear another high raised growl in the distance, and it's getting a little bit closer.
Jesus fucking Christ. Please tell me you can fight.
Yeah, I don't you see what I am?
How many real fights have you been in that haven't been in a training ground?
5.
Oh god, we're fucked. He's gonna fucking what do I have him? Wait, I think I have him. He's gonna pull out it's like a fucking little cube that he has that is I'm assuming it's just gonna be standard issued for fucking park rangers. It just expands into a fucking warhammer. Jesus fucking Christ.
So, I'll do you one better. You pull out a little cube, and you pull out a little bottle of water. You drop the cube in the bottle of water, twist it to enclose it, and then shake the bottle of water. The entire bottle shines brightly and transforms into the battle axe. On the handle of the battle axe, it says emergency usage for rangers only. Uh,
Right.
so the guy looks at you and he's like, standard issue.
Will you
And
shut the fuck up or there's a fucking monster around here. Jesus Christ, you're about as useful as a fucking paper mache bomb shelter.
oh, oh. So you hear this, you're just complaining to this man very, very vocally and loudly, and then you hear another terrifying scream, and then you start to hear trees move, and you understand that this monster, whoever this person was before, has transformed into a giant monster, and it can see you at this point. It's just pretending to be still for you to make another move or another sound. But you can
Shut properly the fuck up.
so so the guy, it's just like, puts a hand on his hip and he's like, "What are you waiting for? Wait, what are you doing?"
He looks at him, and he's like, all I can think of is all he's thinking is, please God, let this fucking guy die. I don't want to hear this motherfucker anymore. But instead, he just goes, he puts a fucking finger up to his lips as to like say, "Be quiet, you dumbass."
All right. So he looks at you. He adjusts his his glasses once more, and he begins to slowly unzip his a fanny pack from his chest. But not like very quickly. The most annoying slow unzip that you could ever think of. Yeah, he's doing it. It's just one little section at a time, and it's pretty fucking loud. It's actually like the little monster's beady red eyes, all 30 of them, kind of slowly look in the direction of the guys unzipping fanny pack, and they're just staring dead set. And the knight is just dead set, just staring at Gerald, not breaking eye contact.
This is it.
How close is it? Well, I would say it's about like, what was it, 30 feet, 20? Yeah, 25 feet. I would say it's about 25 feet, and it's just staring at you two. Like, you can obviously tell that its foot is the same diameter as a tree stump.
Hold on, let me make sure I can do this. All right, I think I'm understanding this correctly.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a lot of words here that I don't understand. But he's basically going to take one of his nails and dig it into his palm until it starts to bleed, and he's going to invoke blood Malderic. It's a
Oh.
blood curse.
Oh, what does it do?
Each time you use this feature, you choose which to invoke curses from what you know, and I'll send over the ones that that are a thing, and I'll let you say what I would know.
All right. Let's see here.
Let me see, cause hold on, there's some that I wouldn't know because that's not because it's certain take a certain level. Okay, grab these. I'll throw them in here.
Okay. I would say that because would you say that Gerald reads a lot?
I don't say that's all he fucking does.
So I would say that he knows all of these, but he doesn't understand the intensity of how they can get. He just understands how to perform them.
All right, he's going to put the blood curse of bloated agony on it.
Oh god. Let's see here. As a bonus action, you can.
Causing its body to swell until the end of I next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic term damage before it makes one attack during its turn.
All right. So, do you roll anything for the damage?
I roll 1d8. Hold on.
Do you? All right.
I have too many tabs open.
Same. I always have too many tabs open.
D8. Where's my D8? D8. D8. That's a D20. 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I would say that Gerald has never actually been, doesn't know the intensity of how to use these spells, that he may have accidentally fucked up. But he doesn't realize it yet. So, because of how it's worded, it seems like um, this thing is going to take necrotic damage immediately, correct?
No. Hold on. Let me make sure. As a bonus action, you curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you, causing swell for duration, and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack during its turn.
Oh, okay, so more than one attack. Alright.
Okay, so if it multi-attacks or anything like that, then it takes necrotic. But it still has disadvantage on strength and dex.
All right. So your blood, and I would assume that this is maybe the first of the few times that Gerald has actually used this. Um,
She had to use it.
yeah. So he slices it into his arm or bites into it, um, and as he does so, and begins to uh, incant the spell on how to do it. His blood begins to stop trickling downwards and begins to, almost at bullet speed, go over to the monster and then circle it with its own blood. Almost alien like, the blood begins to intensify and rise up in liquidation around the monster. As it begins to do so, the monster begins to swell as the blood begins to seep into every pore on its body, almost like a sponge when it's dry and is gathering up water. The monster groans in pain, and at this, um, the guy turns his head and he's like, "Oh!" and quickly unzips his bag, which at this point the monster has proceeded to reach a hand down, which creates a powder of dry dust and dirt around you two as it lets out an inhumane screeching noise. You cannot see the guy. You can only assume he's dead, probably, and you're out here by yourself with this thing.
Damn it. Son of a bitch. A fucking course he dies. This fucking useless goddamn adventure son of a bitch.
So, what do you do now?
Um, let me see what I have. He's definitely going to he's gonna move slowly and quietly, leaving like small sticks behind him.
Small
So, like
sticks.
if something steps on him, like they'll pop.
Alright, can you roll me. Uh.
He'll
Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
he also like looks up because he knows the fucking hand of God took the other dude.
Could you roll me stealth real quick?
Oh no. Please. 15.
Okay, can you roll me a perception?
Okay, I'm less worried about. I have disadvantage to stealth.
Oh, oh God. Oh, damn it.
What was it again?
Uh,
Perception?
perception. I just dropped my dice.
16.
I just dropped my dice. 16 and 15? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, damn. Why am I rolling good today? Okay, so as you're placing down these sticks and everything seems to be according to plan, but then your pigeon comes out of middle of nowhere and makes the horrific sound that it always does. And all 30 eyes,
Damn it.
all 30 eyes that are so gigantic at this point, that are just swelling up and dripping with blood, turn to stare at you, and it opens its jaws as a dark mist comes out, and it begins to move its arm in a waving motion to grab you. Can you roll me?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Is there anything you want to do to get out of it?
He's gonna fucking run. He's gonna like sprint as fast as he fucking can.
Could you roll me a dex save?
I have proficiency. 16.
16? Okay, I'm gonna contest that. Uh, you're doing pretty good, by the way. Okay, so you book it, and this thing doesn't have enough time to react, as it swings, and you basically Mario jump over it. You kind of do a wahoo at the point too. You're not sure where the hell this came from. Um, you start to book it, and from the dust that begins to settle, you hear, and from your side you just see the dude walking. He's not even running. He's just like he's kind of just skipping to with you. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" Hey,
He's
what's
gonna fucking keep sprinting. Even if like it leaves this guy behind, he's continue to sprint.
so
He's like, fuck this guy.
so the guy is just easily catching up to you. You're not sure how he's able to be this athletic, given that he looks like a weeb, or a very novice adventurer, and he's just like, you're not gonna go fight that thing with me?
Fucking left me. Fuck you. Die.
I was right next to you. I didn't leave you.
Bullshit.
No, no, and he's just without even thinking, he slows down and then grabs you by the choke of your collar, just like choking you out. He's like, look, let's fight this thing together. Come on.
He's gonna fucking swing his fucking axe into his face.
Can you roll me attack real quick?
Son of a bitch.
I also rolled an 8, but you know what? For plot purposes, I say it connects, but it doesn't hurt him. In fact, it doesn't even pierce the armor. You hit his shoulder blade, and it just kind of almost bounces back towards you, almost hitting you in the face directly. He turns his head to the side, and he's like, "Come on, man. It's simple. It's just a wood creature. I mean, come on."
Fucking claw their hands. You know how like people like swing onto the arms to like fucking break them off their neck if like they're getting choked.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that with like the handle of his axe. He's just gonna grab the other side and slam it into his arms.
All right. It doesn't pierce his armor, but he does look at
That's
you.
not it. Yeah,
He
that's
does.
not his like intent. He's just trying to get him to break his grip.
Yeah. No, he has like a baby death grip at this point, and he's just like he's not even holding. It to him, it doesn't seem like he's holding real rough, but to you, it's almost like a newborn's death grip is intense, and he just picks you up from the ground. He's like, come on, man, you gotta help me out. I'm just trying to go to this concert."
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
He just he drops you from your shirt and just like holds you by the
Oh, I hate you.
um
Uh,
that's not my name. Anyways,
oh, you just fucking choked me. Fuck off.
come
God, I
on.
hope you this fucking monster kills you. Oh my god.
Come on, it's not even that bad. And as he says this, the monster lets out another roar. And can you roll me another dex save with disadvantage?
Gerald, Beta, where is he? There he is.
Why do you keep on losing, Gerald?
Um, damn it! I rolled a 21, but it's a 13.
um, yeah. So you see them hand coming out of nowhere, and you jump over it again, but the guy doesn't. In fact, he pulls out a blade from his uh fanny pack of holding, and he matches the speed of this thing by holding it back just by hitting it with the axe. And he
He's
just kind of yawns. He's like, "Oh, sorry about that. I stole your axe."
But the whole time, but you chose not to?
Yeah, man. I just, you know how it goes. And he
I
just
fucking hate this goddamn job. I'm gonna fucking quit
he
goddamn
he
on the
drops
last fucking day.
he drops the axe, and he goes, "Okay, what you guys, you want to help me out on this? Do I have to do everything?"
You clearly have this, and I just kind of got choked out. I'm still catching my breath.
Well, this is no fair, man. I mean, come on. All the while you guys are having
Want
this
either the concert or not?
all the while you guys are having this conversation, the monster is like struggling to like grasp onto this guy who is just basically keeping it out of arm's length by like Kung Fu Panda Shifu holding it by the pinky shit. And he's like, "Yeah, I want to go to the concert, man. I just need an escort."
Exactly. So just fucking kill this thing, or else it kills me, and then you have to figure out your own ways.
Oh. He
Oh, shut
sighed.
the fuck up, you fucking emo bitch.
So he sighs and rolls his head backwards. He's like, "Okay, I guess I gotta do
Sound to
this."
my mother? Is
So
that how I sound to my mother? I gotta apologize to her.
so he kind of just slaps the hand away from him, and he cracks his knuckles, rolls his shoulders. He's like, "All right, just stand back. I'll take care of this." And the monster roars again as it still proceeds to hear you guys both, and instead of going at you and trying to grab you again, he it proceeds to rush forward to consume you both. Instead of running back, the guy runs face forward into the jaw of this thing, and not even 5 seconds later, he bursts through the back of its mouth, unfazed, unharmed, and everything like that. He turns on, like in midair, he turns around and then Needle Dive shoves himself back in through the hole and then proceeds to jump out through the side of his mouth and just proceeds to beat the shit out of it from the inside out until it is basically fallen onto the ground whimpering for mercy as he's just cracking his knuckles and peeling off splintering wood ends as he's just like, "Okay, hey, you want to finish this thing? Do you want me to kill it?"
Just fucking kill it. Jesus fucking Christ. You don't need my permissions for everything.
"Oh no, I just don't really care about this thing. I'm just trying to get to my concert, man. I can we hurry up?"
Oh, we're literally waiting on you.
It's not moving. We can go along. It's basically dead.
Hate this goddamn job. You fucking pissed and starts walking.
So the guy picks up your axe and he's like, "Oh, you forgot the does this shrink back? You forgot about
Probably.
this." So he's like, "Okay, well here, catch," and he throws your axe. Can you roll me a dex save?
Please let this be how he dies.
With
Please,
with
please,
disadvantage.
please. I rolled a 7. Ugh. 17.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Yeah. I rolled a 17 and a 21.
Oh my god, this would have been
Or a
great.
23.
This would have been
Dude, that
great.
would have been such a funny death of him just. What? And it's wham! Right into his freaking skull.
Actually, do you want this to be his death?
That'd be so funny, yes.
so so the guy goes, "Oh yeah, you forgot your axe. Here, catch." And just as you turn around,
Oh,
just Just as you turn around to catch the axe, you feel something splitting hit your head at tremendous force that sends you backwards into the nearest tree. The force of the tree hitting your back sends your head forward, digging it deeper into the base of the axe. Thus, as you're realizing that this is the axe, you're dead. um, you don't even have time to react. You're just straight dead.
Just here, catch like, huh? Wham!
Now, tell me a place that Gerald feels the most comfortable in. What's a place of familiarity that Gerald would find to be very comfortable?
Library.
Library? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, so you're in a library full of all the knowledge that you have ever collected in life, and some things even you didn't know, mostly pertaining to death in the afterlife. You spend quite a few times here. You see people come and go, see people fade in and out. You do realize that once people, you've been here for long enough to realize that when people fade, it's literally just them being reincarnated to be for their soul to be reused again for the world. However, you don't fade. Usually around people usually begin to fade when there's no one left to remember them. Uh, no one left alive. That's how people begin to fade. Is when there's no one left to remember them, they begin to fade. You don't fade. You never fade. Years go by, and you know your mother may be just dead at this point, but you haven't seen her. You haven't seen your dad either. You never seen the guy either, too, which is shocking at this point. And you begin to hear something all of a sudden. A voice calling out. You don't make out any of the words, and it sounds very bad reception and everything like that. Do you call out to it?
For one, he's gonna look up from his fucking. I assume this entire time he's just been fucking reading, and he's like, huh? What? Who's? Where? Huh? What? Huh?
So you hear a voice call out, and it's like, oh, hello there. Hello there, soul.
Who the? Am I finally going insane? I read the same book like 3 times. I read everything in here. Is this finally what causes me to go insane? Can I go insane in here? Is that a thing? I haven't found a book on that. Where am I? What is this? Who are you?
Who I am is not important, but I
Well,
do.
my job leads to me to be very name oriented. What's your name?
I will tell you that when we meet. I have a
Well, is this
proposition.
not meeting?
No, this is the
Damn
proposition.
it.
This is the proposition for you, young soul. I've seen how you died. I can change that.
I fucking died.
Oh, my dear soul, I'm so sorry.
All that left I heard was, here, catch this, and everything went black.
You were murdered,
Damn.
but,
Maybe I shouldn't have made fun of that emo guy so much.
well, we can go back in time and change that.
I
All you,
think I'd still do it again. Do you see the guy's outfit? He looks fucking ridiculous.
now, we can always change and rewrite history, but I need some help to be able to do that for you.
Nah.
Are you willing to help me, young soul?
What do I get in return?
Another chance at life. You get whatever you want. I can make it
Hmm.
happen. All you have to do is get something for me.
1 second, he runs around the fucking library, finds a book on business deals, and flips through a couple pages, walks back. Okay.
Are you okay, young soul?
No, I was just finding this. He pulls out like a thick ass book. He's like, it's like unusually thick, but it's just like everything that has to do with business compacted into one book. I just had to flip to a certain page.
So this entire time, you're not seeing anybody. Like all the souls around you are just not paying attention to you at all. This is like a very out of voice, out of person sort of voice. It's just there. It's probably even seeing everything, and it's just patiently waiting. And it's like, are, are you still soul?
Maybe am I still a soul? I'm pretty sure. Am I not? What do you? What is that question? Am I? What?
Ah, you're still here. Okay. And in front of the book that you're reading and trying to find the page for, uh, is a ethereal contract. It is translucent in color and sparkles like every star in the sky. And out of thin air is a quill and ink. The ink doesn't seem like it stains anything, and the quill seems like it's always full of ink no matter what. Now I just need you to sign here, and we can proceed.
Contract a little bit, like actually fucking reading most of the fine print,
You
and
can
then
you cannot read this. You cannot read it.
he's still gonna act like he's fucking reading it. Hmm. Hmm. I can't read this. He signs it.
There's no other thing he wants to do. Just I can't read this. Oh well.
Yeah.
Now there is a portion of it that says, "What do you want most?" And you, what like it's basically a line that says underneath your name is like, "What do you want?" Now, what does Gerald want the most? And that's
He's gonna fucking ask the voice. He doesn't like he looks at a certain spot every time he talks to the voice. It's obviously not there, but it's just like he's associated with this random shelf with the voice. Can I put like to be decided when this contract is fulfilled here?
no.
No, that's fucking lame.
There is silence. Uh, there is no response.
What should I do for Jero?
You can put some bullshit down and be like, "This is this is it." You could say
Uh
going to see the Mihu concert.
oh, I know exactly what he would want. Hold on, I know he's gonna put down and he's he's like, I want to be in relationship with Mew.
You want to be a what?
He's just gonna put down something in containing Mew and him being in a relationship for no reason other than that's the only thing he can think of. Actually, hold on. We'll do something more a little better because I've already made fucking Mew his fucking patron. Um, not his patron, but his fucking god for paladin. He's gonna put down that he wants like all the knowledge that he can obtain at his fingertips. Like he wants to know it and then have like a second chance to use it.
All right. Just as you were putting
So
down wants to know all knowledge, you begin to see an ethereal string come out from the contract, and it loops around to the back of your head. And just as you begin to feel it move around your hair, everything turns gray. And and time stops. Everything stops moving.
Start panicking that he's colorblind.
The voice is gone, and you don't feel like anybody's watching you anymore. And then,
Aw. I'm gonna
uh,
pull out to read my picture book.
hold on. What was it? Where is it? Give me 1 second.
The colors are half the fun in those books.
Hold on. So everything is completely black and white. Everything's shades of gray, and no matter how much you want to write it down, you cannot write anything.
I don't know what to do here. He's gonna fucking blink and then just like he's gonna like set the contract like in front of him like, is this what I do? He's gonna like keep trying something with the contract until something happens.
All right, so you can just like try everything you can, and nothing is working. Nothing is working at all. And then you begin to hear something. It sounds distant at first, and then it begins to become layered upon layered upon layered until it all begins to sound like one person. Let me pull it up real quick. I have something planned. I just didn't have it pulled up at the time. Oh no. Where is it? There it is. So it begins to loop, and it begins to very much sound like what was it? One person, and then you hear all of a sudden one thing. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yep. Hey there. Glad we could stop in time.
What?
Don't worry about it. And you see that there is a person in front of you who is an all gray, and they hold the string by the hand, just the fingertips. Nothing about them is you can make out really, other than that they are a person and they're holding a string that is glowing and shimmering, a bunch of colors of the blue shade. And all around you, you begin to see 49 other individuals that are just completely shades of gray. And it begins to speak, and it's like, did you find our book?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we left it for you.
You're the fucking with 100 number, I know.
Gods of Gray. And they fold their arms.
Okay. What do you want?
We want to make a deal. Don't sign the contract.
Why would I do that?
Well, just don't sign it. We don't know who this is, but they don't mean
I don't know
well.
who you are.
We are God of Gray.
This is fucking
Well, we are.
and you can that's like me coming up to you and saying, I'm Gerald. You expect me to know everything about me.
We know. We know everything about you.
Well, you're
Don't worry about it. You'll learn eventually. And oh, and the gods of Gray, one of the gods of Gray that is speaking to you is directly right in front of you, wipes his hand, and everything around you, the entire library, is vanishes. And right in front of you, instead, is a gray coffee table and a gray tea set. And all the other gods of Gray circle you. All of them begin to just stare at you from what you feel like they are just staring at you. And the one in front of you begins to speak again. Listen, we don't mean anything bad. We don't mean anything bad. Hold on. Where the fuck? Okay, yeah, alright. There we go. Is that better?
A little bit. This is fucking me trying. It's like this silent.
Oh, I'm trying my best. I can have this friend. Hold on. It's like, no. Bye. Oh god. Oh. This is the best I can do.
That's fine.
Alright. So, the gods of Grey. Oh. The gods of Grey are just standing around you, and they begin to speak again, and they're just like, listen, Gerald. We got a proposition for you. See that voice we're talking to? They're not good. We need you to pretend for us.
Pretend what exactly?
To be on their side. We feel like they may end the world.
Oh boy. So how am I supposed to explain that? I didn't contract. I handed it over.
Don't worry, we got that covered.
Are you forcing my signature?
No. We're just not letting it complete the contract.
Okay, so what's in it for me? Because they're offering me a lot of it though.
Well, we can offer you that too. But
Oh, say that. Where do I sign?
you don't need a sign.
Damn.
Now, Gerald, we do need you to listen. We are the gods of Grey. This thing, we don't know who it is exactly. We have a suggestion on who it might be. We cannot utter their name. We cannot interfere, but they are out to kill us. They can kill us if they succeed. Don't let it succeed. If they succeed and we die, everything will die. Nothing will exist. We are the branch between life and death. And the afterlife and this life. Well, this is the afterlife. We need you to keep the balance, keep the connection, keep us alive. We cannot interfere directly, but we want to make a deal with you. Become our patron. And as it says becomes your patron, that word, with all its knowledge, begins to flood into you. And you realize that the gods cannot interfere directly with mortals or their well-being, and that if they wanted to, they would have to find people who are willing to make a celestial contract with them. You know that there are 5 other people that have a celestial contract with the God of Grey. And with this knowledge...
Yeah, he more as soon as he heard we were gonna get the same person from the other person.
So you get all this knowledge about the God of Gray and who they are. They are a hive mind that is replaced every 100 years. Once one dies, it cannot be replaced until 100 years later. They are the branch between life and death, creation and destruction, the afterlife and the living life. They are everything in the middle of life and death. And even though they cannot confront things traditionally, they can observe and possess people. So, as all this information floods into Gerald, the God of Gray begins to speak again.
There, how about that? A bit of knowledge for you. You do like that stuff, right? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Yes, of course you do. We know that. Now,
So, how do I read through the cards, right? If you're not going to give it to me?
well, you see here, we have hands. You have hands too. We made them. Now, while I didn't make them, the God of Light did. We just helped them form into two. Now, Gerald, shake my hand.
He's
And
gonna like reluctantly like reach out slowly, like shake the hand.
so you reach out your hand, and the God of Gray in front of you pulls out their hand. It's a very plain shade of gray. There's nothing that makes it any different than the ones around them. There's nothing that makes it different from any other shade of gray from around you. And as you go and grasp their hand, they equally match your strength and they shake it. And they take their hand that is still holding the string of fate and they bite the end of it off, severing the spell that was supposed to be casted on you, the contract that was supposed to be casted on you, severing it, but then they hold the tip of it still, and from their hand, from your agreement, they dip the string into that hand and then wrap it around, thus sealing your fate with the string holding both your hands together. And the God of Gray looks up at you and begins to speak again.
Now, don't let anybody know. If you tell somebody, it won't be good.
Got it.
Now, this is not what they expect. So, something might be a little different. Do your best, Gerald. Stop this from happening.
Okay.
And as you do so, as you say this, they let go, and you hear a snap of fingers, and what was it? The area around you begins to quickly fade away from the gray, and you are left with the bright sensation of being flashbanged.
Oh, stop!
And you feel yourself being evaporated from the world around you as you are thrusted out of the library at this point, for real at this point, and you feel the string around your finger basically absorb your soul, and you trace it back all the way back to the living and into this body of something that looks like a bird. And as your soul enters the back of this bird's neck, your eyes flash open wide, and you feel nauseated. You feel like vomiting, and vomit begins to leak out of your beak as you cannot remember how to control anything. in your mind is not a safe place as you begin to hear something talk to you. It looks around crazy as it controls the eyes and everything of that. And it doesn't seem like it understands anything. And it begins to speak.
Oh.
Who? What are you? What's going on?
He's gonna try and speak, and he's just not gonna be able to get any fucking words out because he's not used to be able to talk with a fucking beak. AKA, I still have to figure out a voice for this form.
So hold on, I got you. So you can speak in your mind to this thing, but you cannot, like, you're not understanding how to breathe right now. You cannot function right now.
Hold on, I can find a voice for him. Hold on, maybe like left, the actually. And more of like the kind of more of a lift that he a little bit of light lift that he kept traveling and he can't stop talking. There we go. It's like
What's going on? I'm supposed to be dead.
Where are we?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm a mimic.
What do you mean you're a mimic?
What are you doing in my body?
This is my mind.
No, this is...
You're home.
What? Oh, okay, move your finger then.
He moves the finger to flip you off.
So, you move your finger and it feels like you're lifting up 1,000 pounds. Why? How are you able to do that?
Why are you so fucking fat and heavy?
That's my finger. What's
That's my finger.
And then there's like a sudden gasp within the headspace you're in. He says, that was supposed to kill me. I'm not dead. Oh, shit.
Well, neither am I.
Listen. I need you to pretend that I'm not here. Listen, she's going to kill me if she realizes I'm not dead. I need you to pretend I'm not here.
He plays dead.
You close your eyes and like you hear the mimic in your brain begin to scream. He's like, I mean, I'm not here, not you. You're me. I'm dead.
You guys, what?
It'll make sense soon. I promise you that.
Alright.
Listen here. This is his voice now. He's just in New York. Listen here. I need you to pretend I'm not here. She's gonna come soon. I've heard what she's done before.
Okay.
And you hear some chattering in the distance. Some laughter, and you're not sure where it's coming from. And then you hear a door close. And with that, you see out of the corner of your vision a very, very small door, just like the edge, the clip of it. You see the clip of a door open, and you don't see anything at first, but then you get to smell something familiar to you, but not to you exactly. The mimic in your brain just begins to speak up. It goes, "Oh, yep, that's Mimi. Peppermint. That's Mimi."
What is Mimi?
So, as it says this, you begin to see a small trinket box hop in, and then it looks around. It's unhinged, and from the innards of it, there is a pair of eyeballs and a tongue. It looks around, looks at you, and then proceeds to grow spider-like appendages and runs over to you and begins to jump up and down on your stomach. At this point, you can assume that you're on a bed, given that you're elevated from the floor.
He's fucking right.
Oh wow! Oh, Mimi understands those words. Mimi, can speak common too. Oh, wow. And you understand that this thing should not be able to speak at all. This thing, you should not be able to understand this thing given that monsters do not speak common. And then you hear a low growl come from the doorway as a bear comes sauntering in. Not a bear folk, a straight up bear with a pelt of almost universally beautiful shades of blue, black, dark blue, dark purple, almost mimicking the night sky on a very, very clear night. Its body shimmers and shines with a million stars, almost mimicking everything in the night sky. As it stares at you with great, great big, pure gray eyes, silver lining and everything, and it snuffs. It goes, well, welcome to the living.
Yeah.
So it caught.
Gonna, like,
oh god.
He's just gonna be like,
So.
confused.
So. The bear snorts a bit, and the mimic in your head goes, "Don't say anything more. That's issue. Don't tell her you know her name. You understand?" And issue comes over to you and begins to lift up your appendages one by one, examining them and cocking its head, and it begins to say, I see. You've already learned how to talk. Well, it wasn't that long ago when you died, so I'm not really shocked about that.
Yeah, he seems not.
Oh, you also gained a little bit of motor skills with nodding. Very, very good. Mimi. And Mimi, who is on your stomach, bouncing up and down, which feels like pricks of like needles on your skin, just turns its body towards Issue, and Issue goes, Mimi, we don't need to worry about this one so much. I have great feelings about this one.
He frog blinks.
Issue takes a bear paw and then slowly and gently places it on top of your head, trying to mimic somebody trying to close their eyes. And she goes, "No, I think it's time for you to rest. You need your strength for later. We'll come back with some meat. Mimi, let's get going." And with that, Issue turns around and starts to leave. And Mimi turns around back at you, stares you dead in the face with the beak and everything, and goes, "Mimi is so happy that all her friends are now alive and well, and Mimi is so happy she's going to try to treat you best. Mimi is understanding."
There's more?
Mimi Mimi gives out a toothy smile, and she says, as she begins to laugh a bit, "Mimi understands you might forgot. Mimi understands that Miss Issue said that Mimi's friends might have forgotten, but don't worry, Mimi will reintroduce you. Mimi has a plan. Mimi will take good care of you."
I think it's funny. Smiles and nods. Like, yeah.
Don't worry, Mimi understands how to take care of mimics. Mimics is Mimi.
He just continues to smile and nod. He goes over and then he just screams in his head, "What was that?"
So after that, Mimi does jump off the bed and skeeters out. Halfway through, her spider legs turn into sludge, and she just scoots on out. The door behind you closes and locks, and as you scream in your head, "What is that?" the voice begins to speak back. It says, "I told you, you're in my body, and that's issue."
No, you're in my body.
I don't think you understand. This was my body. I was supposed to die.
No.
The voice in your head makes you blink and like it takes control of the body and makes you blink and close your eyes. And it says, "This was my body. I don't understand what's going on. I can't do a whole lot. You're in charge. I'm just here."
I'm back to free you. Where's the library in this place?
Good luck trying to move, because I can't control those.
He's gonna try and get up. He's like,
Yeah, you are completely unsuccessful. You are paralyzed. In fact, breathing right now would be almost really difficult if it wasn't for the fact that the voice in your head is doing it for you.
damn it. Alright, I'm just. If I'm spawned demons right now, go to sleep.
Yeah, you should. This is going to be a long day going
Thank you.
forward. No, you're me, remember? Stupid humanoid. And with that, we are going to end the session.